Okay, so we're in part 8 of designing the stator. In the previous video, I showed you a diagram of the circle and the dimensions of the coil and so on. Now we're going to do some calculations to figure out what our knowns are and what our own unknowns are. And so our knowns is we have a total length of wire that's 0.18 millimeters wire size. We have 1,378 feet of that wire. That gives us a grand total of 16,536 inches of available wire. Okay, so the next thing is we know what the magnet size is, and we know the space or the height of the magnet is 3/16 of an inch. And so we want to convert everything over to millimeters and to determine how many wires does it take laying side by side to fill up a 1/2 inch of space. And so here we go. That's the first question, the unknown. How many wires does it take to fill the 3/16 inch space? First, we convert it to millimeters. 3/16 divided millimeters, inches into millimeters. If you Google that, it comes up to 4.76 millimeters of wire to fill a 3/16 inch space. Well, how many wires is that? Well, we know the wire diameter size and we know what the space is needed. That comes out to 26.458 wires, or approximately 27 wires to fill this vertical space, wire after wire laying side by side. Okay, and then so how many wires is it going to take to fill the space around the magnet in a coil? And that comes up to be 700 wires, and that's how long, okay? So 700 wires, it's right here, 27 by 27. That gives us 700 wires for the winding count. So the next question is, how long is the wire length total for one revolution? 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch times 4 sides. We get a total of 2 inches is needed. You take 2 inches per revolution of the wire, multiply that times 700 revolutions for the winding count. That gives us a total of 1,400 inches of wire for one coil. So the last question is, how much wire do we need for 9 coils? So 9 coils times 1,400 inches per coil gives us a total of 12,600 inches of wire needed. If we go back to our original known, we have 16,536 inches of wire available. So we are under that count. So we should be able to make 9 coils of 700 wires each, as thin as that wire is. So there you have it.